بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونؤمن به ونتوكل عليه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلله فلا هادي له ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له ونشهد أن سيدنا مولانا محمدا عبده ورسوله أما بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي ربي يسر ولا تؤثر وتمم بالخير اللهم علمنا ما ينفعنا وانفعنا بما علمتنا وزدنا علما. I'd like to welcome all of you with Islamic greeting. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May the peace and blessing of Allah be on all of you. Tonight topics, we have module 1, lesson number 28 and 30. We have gone through lesson number 27 and 29 last week, which was the verb conjugation chart for Madi version. And tonight we'll be dealing with verb conjugation chart for Mudari on both 28 and 30. Now, before your class teacher tonight will be Ustaz Zakir, and I'll be in the background. And from 8 o'clock, our principal, Dr. Mahmoud, will also take over, and he will have Quranic example for you. Before I hand over to Ustaz Zakir, I'd like to know if any one of you have any question for the last lesson, and have you revised them, please? Can you put your hands up? Students? Good. Only 3 people? What about other people? Good. Good to hear that. So we got 5 plus. Okay. Next question for you. Before you come to the class, did you watch the small YouTube video for lesson 28 and 30? And also, did you revise the PDF copies? MashaAllah. Good. The reason I'm asking you this, because it will help you to understand when Ustad goes through these lessons. It will help you. And that's why we always encourage you. And also we encourage you to do the MCQ test, please. It's very important. It, last nail in the coffin. When you do the MCQ, you will get everything correct. You'll get everything, understand and put everything in perspective. So it's better if you do the MCQ test every time you do the lesson, please. Right. With this, I'd like to hand over to our Ustad, Ustad Jakir. Please share the PDF and start your lesson.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah. I'm showing my screen. I hope you can see it. Yep. Okay. Alhamdulillah. Allah has chosen all of you and all of us to be here in this gathering. May He bless us in this journey. In today, like Ustad has mentioned, I will be going over lesson 28 and 30. And this is the Mudari verb conjugation charts and morphology. So Ustada on the weekend, Saturday, she beautifully went over 27 and 29, which was the Mahdi version of these lessons. And although you may see from the looks of it, the PDFs, there's some, these pages may seem the same. That's because there are some similarities between them, but there are also very, very notable and important differences between the Mudari conjugation charts and the morphology. And so what I first wanted to start off with is, if everyone doesn't know already, is the prefix and suffix and what it means, because that made a difference for me. When I started, I wasn't fully used to these terms, because, you know, it's not something that we use in a day-to-day basis or my work. So if you can make sure you understand prefix and suffix, it will make a lot of this easier, because for Madi, there's only suffix, but for Mudari, the difference is it can have both prefix and suffix. Okay, so that's a key difference. And if you just memorize one of them, you know the other one, because obviously there's only two. So the easiest way is prefix is something, you know, something that comes before the root verb. Okay, so pre obviously means before, or before in English language. So that's how I made it easier for myself. Prefix is before, and suffix is after. And you will see as we go along that these are quite important terms. And like I said, one thing to note for Madi, there's only suffix, so you know, haraka or letters after the root verb. For Mudari, there can be prefix and suffix. So before the root verb and after the root verb, there's something to take note of. Okay. And also, I don't remember if you remember in our class how to identify verbs at sight, you would have remembered that for root verbs, for verbs, the prefix is one of alif ta nun ya, which is ataina. So some of you may remember it. It is how to identify a verb at sight when the word starts with one of these letters, ataina. Okay, so we're visiting this again. And just wanted to highlight this because, again, this is how you would recognize a Mudari verb as opposed to a Madi verb, where it won't start with a prefix, and it definitely won't have a prefix ataina. Okay, so I'm not going to go over the top table again, because Ustad Abu Shah done a very beautiful job in Saturday's class. But essentially, it is the Huwa Huma Hum table, which inshallah you all know now. And we've done a test obviously on Saturday. Alhamdulillah, a lot of you passed it, and some of you said it really, really fast, which was good to hear. But we'll do some similar exercises later on. So the first table is just the English translation of the Huwa Huma Hum, which we went over. And this is, I'll zoom in, the conjugation translation and an example. Okay, so just as I mentioned above, the prefix for Mudaris is always going to be one of the Ataina letters. Okay, so you can see Ya there, Ta there, Alif there, and Nun there. Okay, so they will always start with one of these Ataina letters. Okay, that's a key difference between Madi and Mudari. And second of all, second of all, so all root verbs, as you remember, will always be, default state will be past tense, masculine, singular, and third person, as mentioned in Saturday's class. Okay, so we'll just go over the example Samia, which is he, his. Okay, so the translation for Mudari is yasma'u. Okay, singular, male, third person, he, his. Okay, and then yasma'ani is they here, which is masculine, dual, third person. Okay, so yasma'u, yasma'ani, and then yasma'una. Okay, plural, they here, masculine, third person. So you see there's a pattern again already, similar to the Madi chart. The Mudari chart also has a pattern, whereas previously you would notice the Madi, only the endings, only the suffix are added. You can see, yes, only suffix are added in after all the root verbs. For Mudari, we have both a suffix, we have a prefix, and sometimes also a suffix. Okay, I think in most cases suffix as well. Okay, and you will see other examples which we'll go over in this table now. Okay, so hope everyone can see my chart. Yeah, so again, similar to the Madi chart, we have the 14 conjugations on the right, wa umahum, ya umahunna, and so forth. same table as the Madi, but you will see that there's a difference between how the root verb changes, okay? You can see there's a prefix and suffix, okay? Whereas previously for Madi, just mentioned, there's only a suffix, okay? So what I want to do, I know we on Saturday's class, we will go over some examples later on, but just for the lesson's sake, first of all, I'm going to go over the chart, and then you can, we can say it together. You can say on mute, and we'll just go over it slowly, and then we'll see the pattern, and we'll see what is added and changed. Okay. So yaf'alu is the root Mudari verb. Yaf'alu is the Mudari verb, which is he does or is doing, which is, like I said, the default is always past tense masculine singular third person. Okay, so here they, male dual, is yaf'alani, and then they all, plural male, so the hum version is yaf'aluna. Okay, so huwa, huma, hum is yaf'alu, yaf'alani, yaf'aluna. Very nice, simple pattern. Just need to, like we mentioned on Saturday, repeat it over and over again. You'll see the pattern and you'll easily remember it, inshallah. So yaf'alu, yaf'alani, yaf'aluna, male done. Okay. Then you've got the female. And now similarly, where you would have the ta at the end of the Madi charts to show that it's feminine. For Mudari, you have the ta at the beginning. Okay. And then you can see the root verb fa'ala still there. Okay. So taf'alu, she female singular. Taf'alani, dual. Yaf'alna. Okay. So of course this one's a bit tricky. Even myself gets confused sometimes because it doesn't have the ta. So taf'alu, taf'alani, yaf'alna. Hiya, huma, hum. So hiya, huma, hunna. Taf'alu, taf'alani, yaf'alna. Okay, so that's done. 3, 3, 6 done. And then we move on to second person. Taf'alu is the antam. So anta is taf'alu. Antuma is taf'alani. And antum is taf'aluna. So again, even as I'm saying it now, you can see there's a nice pattern. Taf'alu, taf'alani, taf'aluna. For female, it is taf'alina, taf'alani, taf'alna. And that is female second person. Taf'alina, taf'alani, taf'alna. And last is first person, ana nahnu, which is af'alu, naf'alu. Okay. So what makes it easy is that there's this nice pattern, and hopefully some of you remember the Saturday's class and how Ustada told you to memorize it, which I think is a very good way as well. So you do 6, and then you do 6, and then you do 2, right? So these, and then these, and then these, okay? So that's what we would advise to memorize that way as well. So you just remember, you first memorize the huwa, huma, hum, and hiya, huma, hunna, the mirrors version. So yaf'alu, 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 yaf'alani, yaf'aluna, taf'alu, taf'alani, yaf'alna. And just keep saying that over and over again. And same for going down, okay? And that is essentially the difference between the Madi and Mudari for the lesson 28, okay? We'll return back to this after I do lesson 30. We'll have a go at doing different verbs, so get ready, inshallah. But the main thing for you to take away is that unlike Madi, Mudari can have a prefix and suffix, okay? And the prefix will always be one of the Ataina letters, which we talked about previously in lesson on how to identify a verb. And those are the two main points. What I would advise, if you haven't done so already, is either printing this table and the Madi table as well, or doing it on your PDF on your computers. If you can type here if you want to, and having a go at with other ones. We'll go over some of these later, but have a go at them and submit them in the group. Submit them, encourage others, have a go. And as I was telling you, start doing it wrong is the best, because once you do something wrong, the successful student will strive to get it right, learn how to do it, learn the correct way, and it will stick in their head that way. Whereas someone who always gets it right, they can get complacent. Obviously, it's really good if you get it always right, but you get complacent. Sometimes you may not revise. Whereas if you get it wrong, inshallah, you revise, you'll get it right, and it will stick with you. So paint this table, have a go at other words, other root verbs, and just do it regularly. 10 minutes a day, every other day. Just keep it consistent, and inshallah, it will get easier and easier. Okay. So now I'll move on to lesson 30. We'll revisit L28 later on. Now, lesson 30, again, it may seem similar to lesson 29, the morphology, but there are key differences, okay? So as Ustada said in lesson 29, morphology is the sarf is how a root word can change the meaning, the tense, the voice, just by simply adding letters, prefix, and suffixes. Okay, for example, you got nasaru here. Yastansaru would change it to seeking for help, and by adding the wanun, it changes the tense, and it changes from nasara to the group are asking for help. Okay, so it's just Arabic, obviously, the root verb can be changed, and depending on what you add, the suffix and prefix, and even in the context of a word, can mean different things. So that's morphology in a nutshell. In the same table above. Okay, so there are some differences between the Madi and the Mudari hidden and external files table, and there are some similarities. Okay, so huwa, the damir, on the example is yaf'alu. So you can see we've got the ataina mentioned here again, because there will be the prefix for any mudari. So huwa version is yaf'alu, and as Sada mentioned, the huwa is not visible. Okay, so it is mustatir, which is hidden. And we know yaf'alu has the built-in or inside dua, which is huwa. Okay, and this is the same for, I think, two of the damirs in the Mudari chart has built-in, which is the huwa and the hiya, similar to the Madi chart. Okay, so it makes it simple. Then you have the hum, which is yaf'alani, and we can see the file is visible. You got the alif nun here, so it's visible. Yep. And similarly for hum is yaf'aluna, we have the waw nun, which is visible. Okay. And then we have here, which spoke about taf'alu. We know the taf'alu is hidden, but we know it's built in. And then we have hum, which is taf'alani, and we can see it's visible, the alif and nun. And then we have hunna, which is yaf'alna, so the file is visible, nun fatha. And then we have anta, which is taf'alu. Again, we can't see the anta, so it's hidden. Okay, and this is different because it can't take external file. Okay, so these two can take external file, who are here, whereas anta and the last two can't take external file. Okay, and what was your yeah, and then the rest you see the visible. Okay, so antuma is a taf'alani, you can see the ani, Then you got antum, taf'aluna, you got the waw noon. Anti, taf'alina, you got the yanun. Antuma, taf'alani, you got the alif noon. Antunna, taf'alna, yeah. And the last two is hidden. Ana nahnu is af'alu and naf'alu. Okay, so the this is fa'il mustatir, so it's hidden, okay, and it can't extend a fa'il, okay. And at the end, we're just given some notes, some numbers in some of them, how some of them don't drop noon. So for example, antunna and hunna, they don't drop the noon remains. Now this is something that will be revisited in the future, so just take a note of that. 5 of them have a dhamma at the end, 8 of them starts with ta, 4 of them starts with ya, and so forth. Just some other notes for you to write down when you are memorizing this table, okay. So I'm not going to spend too much time on this because we went over this similarly in Saturday, but I went over the differences. And like I said, the biggest difference is that for Mudari, we have prefixes and suffixes, whereas Madi, you only have suffix. And those prefixes are of those ataina. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to the chart. And what I would like, well, first of all, like Ustad Muhammad, did you want to go over anything before I just give them a quick start questioning, see some of the knowledge?
No, you carry on.
Yep.
Yeah, you can ask them to do this.
Yeah, I want to make
different verbs. Yeah, you do this, yeah, inshallah.
Okay, so we'll do the first one, an easy one, which is the first first column, which is the yaf'alu. So I'll say it one more time, and then I'm happy for you to repeat with me on mute or unmute. And then after this, I'm gonna ask some people to have a go without looking, inshallah. Okay. So yaf'alu, yaf'alani, yaf'aluna. Yaf'alu, yaf'alani, yaf'aluna. Yaf'alu, yaf'alani, yaf'aluna. Taf'alu, taf'alani, yaf'alna. Taf'alu, taf'alani, yaf'alna. Taf'alu, taf'alani, taf'alna. Taf'alu, taf'alani, taf'aluna. Taf'alu, taf'alani, taf'aluna. Taf'alu, taf'alani, taf'aluna. Taf'alina, taf'alani, taf'alna. Taf'alina, taf'alani, taf'alna. Taf'alina, taf'alani, taf'alna. Af'alu, naf'alu. Okay. So who wants to have a go at that without looking, inshallah?
Can I repeat, Sheikh?
Yeah.
Yes, go ahead, Baba. Yeah.
Yaf'alu, yaf'alani, yaf'aluna. Taf'alu, taf'alani, yaf'alna. Taf'alu, taf'alani, taf'aluna. Taf'alina, taf'alani, taf'alna. Af'alu, naf'alu.
Good. Excellent.
MashaAllah.
Jazakallah.
Sister Aisha.
Sorry, we can mute. Someone else wants to have a go?
May I go?
Yes.
I will try.
Yes, sure, go ahead.
Yafalu, yafalani, yafaluna. Tafalu, tafalani, tafaluna.
Yafalna.
Yafalna, sorry.
Yeah,
Yafalna.
that's all the tricky one, don't worry. So yeah, yeah.
So that's monas plural.
Hunna.
Yafalna.
Hunna.
Yafalna. Yes. Anta.
Mhm.
Anta tafalu tafalani
Mhm.
tafaluna.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yes, correct.
Anti tafalina tafalani
Mhm.
tafalna.
Yep. Inshallah.
Afalu nafalu.
Yep. It's good. Yeah, yeah, perfect. Yeah, so just for every, like I mentioned, this one can be a bit tricky because obviously we're used to saying the, taf'alu, taf'alani. So a lot of people get caught up by that. But again, practice will make that perfect. Does someone else want to have a go on the fa'ala? So yaf'alu? Like I said,
I think everyone should be asked to start on this. Everyone should participate one by one in order, inshallah.
Assalamualaikum. Is it for yaf'alu?
yes, yes.
Yeah, if for yaf'alu,
Mm-hmm.
yaf'alu, yaf'alani, yaf'aluna, yaf'alu,
Mm.
yaf'alani, yaf'alna,
No.
yaf'alu.
So start again. So start again from the
Yeah,
email
it's
segment.
for the male. It's for the male, third male. It's
Oh, yeah.
yaf'alu, yaf'alani, yaf'aluna.
Yeah, that's mailed down. Yeah.
Yeah. Then for the female, it's yaf'alu, yaf'alani, yaf'alna.
No.
Iya can never be female.
Female is, remember, sign of female is ta.
Ah.
Yeah, so female starting taf'alu. Okay, so starting from the female singular taf'alu.
Yaf'alu, yeah.
No,
Yaf'alu, yaf'alan, taf'alu. Okay.
yeah. So taf'alu.
Okay. Taf'alu, taf'alani, yaf'alna.
Perfect. Yes.
And for
Okay.
the male,
Okay.
it's again
One addition, one just for clarity. I said, Iya cannot be female. Never. Only
yes.
one exception. And what is that exception? Why would it happen? Everybody know this. Hunna is special. Hunna. This is where Hunna version of any Mudari verb will start with Ya. Ya alamut Mudari. So tafalu yaf'alna. Special, Hunna. Hunna is very special for a number of other reasons, which you will be knowing shortly. Inshallah. Okay, good.
Want to use this stuff from Anta?
Hello?
Yeah.
You finish it.
Yeah, it's for the second male.
Yes, please, from Anta.
It's taf'alu,
Yeah.
taf'alani, taf'aluna.
Yep.
And for the female, taf'alin, taf'alin,
Taf'alina.
taf'alini, taf'alani, taf'alna. And taf'al and naf'al.
No,
This important.
Taf'alu, taf'alu and naf'al.
Nafalu. Yeah.
Yeah.
Falina, this na is very important. Afalu is very important. And nafalu, it is very important. You can't say afal, nafal, no. Memorize it like this, so important, not differently. Mashallah, you've done well. Okay, good.
I think Nilufa wanted to say something. She raised hand.
And have a go.
Yeah.
The conjugation system.
Yes.
Okay. Yafalu, yafalani,
Ustad, go for specific word, Ustad.
Shall I go for a different one? Yes.
Yes, I think.
Yaj'alu. Are you
Okay.
Yaj'alu?
Yeah, inshallah. Yajalu, yajalani, yajaluna. Tajalu, tajalani, yajalna. Tajalu, tajalani, tajaluna. Tajalina, tajalani, tajalna. Ajalu, najalu.
Excellent.
Perfect. Yeah, perfect. You can see everyone else has a pattern. So you can apply the same, of course it goes without saying, you can apply the same pattern to all the other rebirths. So once you know it for one verb, you just change it. You just change the prefix and suffix to all the other ones. MashaAllah, thank you for that. Who wants to have another go? You can choose.
everyone has to go, so go by order on the list, Ustad, please.
Yeah, I'm seeing he wants to go first.
Zakira Said.
This idea.
Sorry. Which one?
You do yadribu.
Okay. Yadribu, yadriban, yadribu, yadribani, yadribuna, tadribu, tadribani, yadribna, tadribu, tadribani, tadribuna, tadribina, tadribani, tadribna, adribu, nadribu.
Excellent.
These are the.
Ustad, I have one question.
Yes.
In the file sheet, where you have given the list of files, right? Visible or not visible?
Yeah.
Yeah, for antunna, taf'alna, why tunna is file, not not? Is
It's,
it a
it's Hunna's sister, you know, and that's why this, you take this kasra on lam.
no visible file? Tunna is here.
Yeah.
Is it na or tunna?
Sorry? Tunna.
Tunna.
Of course, tunna.
Tunna.
Tunna means it's second person. Hunna means it's third person.
Because for all the above verbs, we have those letters in the verb. But tunna is not there in taf'alna. That is why I got this question.
Okay, so she's saying, you know, you can see for these is the alif nun, waw nun, waw nun, ya nun, ya. But for these, she's asking why.
Noon is there for hunna, but for taf'alna, tunna is not there.
The ta,
This is rule.
Yeah. The ta is the female.
Yeah, her question is very nice question. A good question, because the answer is, sister, as I said, hunna and tunna has some similarity. That's why its Mudari version is similar, except it starts with prefix ta, and the other one starts third person, ya. And this is second person. So it's unique. You know, these patterns, we must not question, because this is how the thousands of years ago, all the grammar experts, they made the rule. This is fixed. But we can see the reason why they have done this as well, mashallah.
Okay.
So hunna and antunna, it's taf'alna, yaf'alna. Others are different. But it also says as one thing, it is noon with fatha only for hunna and antunna. Okay, but you know, afalu, nafalu, or if it is mudari, we are doing mudari here. So okay, in madi, so we are doing mudari, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mudari.
In madi, it is. Can you just remind me? Hunna and tunna, fa'ala, fa'alu, fa'alat, fa'alata, fa'alna.
Fa'alna, yeah. Fa'alti, fa'alna.
That's fine. So, and you can see nahnu is na, alif, nahnu's na, and in Mudario, can you just go to Mudario now? Yeah. Bottom, yeah, tafalu, nafalu. Can you see? It's totally different in Mudario. But in Madi chart, you will see hunna and tunna is na, noon with fatha, but when it comes to number 14, siga, then it is na, nun alif. Clear? This is just some little point to remember. It's fine, good.
It's a good question. Those questions asked because you know you're thinking and your brain is exploring, which is good. But like Ustad said, sometimes for some rules we just have to accept as they are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exception when we have to open it.
Yeah, by the people who created the language. Alhamdulillah. But alhamdulillah, you've done very well. Who wants to have? Okay, so we've had a few people. Let's see who has another turn.
You can start from the top, from Aisha, Mahmoud Akhtar. Sakina already done, I think. Mohammed Insaf is done. Nilofa done. Rais done. Sahid, brother Sahid.
Yeah.
Which one do you want to do?
Start from the top, yeah. To
Yansuru.
the sides.
Is yafalu or different?
Yansuru. Yansuru.
Yeah, it's a different one. Yansur.
Yansuru, yansurani, yansuruna. Tansaru, tansurani, yansalna, yansarna,
Yansur.
yansurna.
Mhm.
Tansaru, tansurani, tansaruna.
Yeah.
Tansarina. No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
tansarina, tansarani, tansalna, tansarna. Is that correct?
It's not fully correct, brother.
Tansarna, right. Tansarna is okay, right?
Okay, 1 second, brother. Yeah. Yansuru, it started with.
Yeah.
Oh, yansuru.
Yeah, let's stick to Yansu is going to remain fixed. Nobody can change it Yansa. Yansa.
Oh,
Dhamma.
Saruna, you cannot say. Original as it is.
okay.
Iyadribu, iyadribane,
Mhm.
iyadribuna. Not iyadrabu, no.
Oh,
The way original, yansuru, yaf'alu, yaf'a will be fixed. The rest will change. So
Oh.
you have some inconsistencies, do it
Oh.
again, inshallah.
so yansuru, I will start with first again, okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yansuru, yansurani, yansuruna.
Good.
Tansuru, tansurani, yansurna.
Good.
Mhm.
Tansuru, tansurani, tansuruna.
Hunna.
Yeah.
Yeah, tansuruna, right? Yeah.
No, hunna.
Tansur.
That's correct, Ustad.
Tansuruna.
Tansuruna, right?
Yansurna.
Yeah.
Yansurna, sir.
Antum.
No.
No, is that
He's doing Anta. He's doing Anta.
Anta.
Oh, he's gone to Anta already. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Tansuru, tansurani. So it's okay. Because I was a bit confused whether I was wrong or right. That's okay.
He's doing
Uh,
Anta, yeah.
Yeah, tansuru, tansurani, tansuruna.
Mhm.
Tansurina, is that okay? That's what I was confused for the anti.
Yeah, this is special. Yes.
Yeah.
Ansurina, yeah.
Yeah. Tansurina, tansurani, tansurna.
Mhm.
Good.
Yeah.
Ansuru, nansuru.
Excellent. Good.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Because it was bit, that suru was bit, because
Yeah,
I was with the fa'ala form. This is like fa'alu form.
Yeah, they got
You've done the easy one, brother.
Yeah.
You've done the easy one. Okay.
Okay.
Somebody else have a go at Yaftahu.
May I try?
Who is this? Rais. Yes. Please do.
What is this?
Yaftahu.
He opens. Yafta.
Yaftahu, yaftahani, yaftahuna.
Remember, this doesn't change, huh?
Instead of ya, it's ta. Taftahu. Yaftahu, taftahu.
Yaftahu, yaftahani, yaftahuna,
Yaftahu.
Tahu.
taftahu, taftahu. Sorry,
Aftahani.
I have to do more practice, sorry.
No, it's
You
perfect.
have to, yeah. Okay.
Complete
Okay.
it. Complete it, sister.
Okay,
If you even you're struggling, complete it. Yeah.
okay, 1 second. First, root word I will write down, then I can go with that.
Okay.
Yaftahu.
So what is the root word? Taf'alu.
Yaftahu. It's on my screen.
Yaftahu.
Yaftahu. Yaftahani.
Yes.
Yaftahu, yaftahani, yaftahuna.
Good.
Taftahu, taftahani,
Tahna.
yafalna.
Yaftahna.
Yaftahna.
Good.
Taftahu, taftahani, taftahuna.
Yeah.
Taftahina,
Mhm.
taftahani,
Mhm.
taftahna.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Aftahna, Naftahu.
No.
Aftahu.
Aftahu, naftahu. Sorry.
Good.
MashaAllah.
Excellent. Lots of practice.
Yeah. If you
Yes,
write it down,
definitely.
like how you just wrote it down, it'll make it easy if you keep practicing like that, inshallah. Okay, so we have
We didn't have Aisha didn't have a go, please. Aisha.
I think she did. I think she did.
Okay, Shabira.
Yes, okay. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. You're gonna have to beat the other half now.
Yeah,
Do you want to have a go at Yaftahu again?
yeah, I'll try.
Yeah.
Yaftahu, yaftahani, yaftahuna, taftahu, taftahani, yaftahna, taftahu, taftahani, taftahuna, taftahina, taftahani, taftahna, atfahu, aftahu, naftahu.
Good, excellent. Very nice. So who else left? Tasmina?
Yes. Which verb?
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum.
So the yadribu, should we do?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yadribu, yadribani, yadribuna, tadribu, tadribani, yadribna, tadribu, tadribani, tadribuna, tadribuna, then the tadribina, tadribani, and tadribina, tadribani, tadribna, and adribuna, adribu.
No, tadribna.
Tadrib.
Antunna is tadribna. Then the 13 and 14.
I think she did.
I think she said that.
She said it right, I think.
Yeah, I think she said yadribna. I think she said, yeah.
Tadribna, she said, yeah. No problem.
Zahid Khan?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Answer. Which one you gonna do?
Yansuru?
No.
What about yakhluku? Start khalaka yakhluku.
Yakhluku. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
Okay.
Khalaka yakhluku. Yeah.
Yakhluku, yakhlukani, yakhluku, yakhlukani, yakhlukuna. Taflaku, taflukani,
Yakhlu, the lu will always remain same downward. So takhluku, not takhlaku.
Takhluku.
Yeah.
Yaf.
No.
Takhluku.
Right in front of you, it'll make it easier for you.
1 second, let me write it down. What was the word, sorry?
Yakhluku. Khalaka, original word is khalaka, becomes yakhluku. We are doing Mudari chart.
Yeah, I got it, yeah.
Yakhluku.
Okay, let me try again, inshallah. Yakhluku, yakhlukani,
yeah.
yakhlukuna, tafluku, taflukani, tafkulna,
Yakhlukna.
yafkulna,
Yakhlukna.
There's no fun.
Yakhlukna. Nah, you know what? I can't get it right. I'll do another one.
Yeah.
No, because if I'm put on the spot, if you put me on the spot, I'm not going to be able to do it.
Okay.
If I'm doing this on my own at home, I can breeze it. But I don't like the spotlight. Sorry.
Would you like to do Yaftahu then?
Yeah, do you do it? Will be easier. More easier.
Okay. Yaftahu, yaftahani, yaftahuna. Taftahu, taftahani.
Yeah.
Taftahna.
Yafta.
Yeah.
Yaftahna. Taftahu, taftahani. Taftahuna. Tafahina, tafahani.
No. Taftah.
No. Taftah. Taftahina, taftahani. Taftahna. Aftahu, taftahu. Naftahu.
Nafta, yeah. Nafta.
Good. So you can see we need a lot of practice, don't we?
Yes.
Yes.
Inshallah.
Writing it down will make it a lot easier.
Okay. We've got Safwan to do. Yeah, Safwan.
If I'm doing this on my own at home, I can do it easily. But when I have to do it in front of people, I fall apart. Sorry, that's just the way I learn.
Okay.
No worries.
Okay, Safwan. Safwan, please.
Safwan or Mahmouda, which one is it today?
That's mom and son. Either of them can do it. Mom can do it, son can do it.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Walaikum salam.
He just came from mosque. I can say it, inshallah.
Okay, you say yakhluku, yakhluku, yakhluku,
Yakhluq.
yakhluku.
Yakhluqu.
Yes.
Yakhluqu, yakhluqani, yakhluquna. Takhluqu, takhluqani, yakhluqna.
Yeah.
And takhluqu, takhluqani, takhluquna.
Yeah.
Is it correct, Ustad?
Yes, yes, it is correct.
Then
Anti.
anti takhluqina,
Yeah.
takhluqani, then yakhluqna.
No. Antunna is ta.
Antunna. Ta.
Yeah.
Takhluqna.
Good.
Takhluqna. Akhluqu, nakhluqu.
Okay. The last two are very easy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ah and na.
Okay. Remember, everyone, all the female ones except for Hunna start with ta, okay? All the female except for Hunna. We know Hunna is special.
Okay.
One start with ta, because it's just, you know.
Okay, jazakallah.
Okay, Ustad, maybe
4 minutes before. I want to see. I want to ask someone. Let me find it. So, which damirs can hidden, so we can't see the damir?
How many of these 14 siga has got hidden file, which is called damirun mustatir? How many? Number first, and what are they?
5.
Who said 5?
Yes, 5. Yep. Which one?
Who said 5?
Answer is
Ida.
Answer is correct. Yes,
Akira.
mashallah.
Okay, so can you tell me which 5?
Which 5?
First huwa, hiya, and then anta, and ana nahnu.
Good.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah. Okay.
And if you, without ana, nahnu, without that, if you just say this 5 in row, quickly, can you tell me?
Yaf'alu, tafalu, tafalu, afalu, nafalu.
That's right. They sound similar. Yafalu, tafalu, tafalu, afalu, nafalu. Everyone, others know that as well, because that chart actually says that. So now it's time to just extract a little bit and be expert on every little segments, inshallah. Ustad has just started this now for you.
Yeah, I want everyone to do that, please. To tell me the 5 file mustatir and to mention the pronouns like yafalu, taf'alu, taf'alu, af'alu, naf'alu. Hello? Any volunteer?
Can I say?
Yes.
Yaf'alu, taf'alu, taf'alu, ana nahnu.
Afalu.
Af'alu, naf'alu, which is the last 2. Yeah, okay, good. Anybody else, please? This is very important.
Can I say, Ustad?
Yes.
Yafalu, tafalu, tafalu, afalu, nafalu.
Very good. And who was left? Brother Sahir?
Yeah. Yaf'alu, taf'alu, taf'alu, af'alu, naf'alu.
Good. And they have file mustatir, hidden file, yes? Am I right?
Yep.
Yeah. You have to remember those. Those 5, very important.
Ustad, I have a related question. The question is, you just said fa'ilu mustatir, which is hidden file. There are 5 in Mudari, 14 conjugation. And in Madi, how many? File mustatir, hidden file, how many? Madi?
2.
And they are?
Huwa, hiya.
Huwa, hiya.
Huwa, hiya. And It is number 3,
1 and 3.
number 4 and number 6. 4 and 6. No, I'm sorry. 1 and 4. 1 and 4. 1 and 4.
Yeah, 1 and 4.
Who are here. Done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, we've just learned the five file mustatir, hidden files. Now, can you tell me which file mustatir, which one can take external file and which
Yeah,
one
that was my question. Good.
Huwa and here.
Here.
One at a time, please.
Huwa and here.
It can take external file. And what about the others?
The others can't take external file.
Good.
The others can't take it. Clearly, everybody know
Can't.
that. Okay.
Yeah.
Adi and Mudari, both tenses, there are 2 fail which will take external file. There are 2 in Madi, 5 in Mudari, 2 will take external file, other 3 in Mudari will never take external file. Alas. Good.
Yeah, it's very important for everyone to know
Very
that. Yeah.
Can you repeat it, Ustad? Can you repeat it? That is in
Yes.
Mudariyu, the other 3 will not take?
External
cannot-
file.
External file, yeah.
You know, outside duar we are talking about, okay?
Yeah.
External file means outside duar. In Mudari, only huwa and here, they will take external file outside duar. And last 3,
Afalu, nafalu cannot take.
yeah. Afalu, nafalu, they will not take external file. You will never see that.
Is that understood by every student? It's
Yeah.
very important, these rules, you know?
This is
Okay.
Yeah, we must remember that. Thank you. Ustad, this is your class now. Do you want to share the Quranic?
Inshallah, we'll try. Okay.
I just want to, can I just 5 minutes? I'll be.
Yeah, sure.
Students, before I hand over to our principal, I'd like to say this to you that lesson 28, your takeaway for this lesson 28, understand 14 Damir for me, please. Understand them, okay? Go over them
Yeah.
twice, 3 times, 4 times. How many times you have to go over it. But understand this 14 Damir. Memorize 14 Damir for present tense and past tense. For homework, I would say to you that practice the conjugation, which is already on the PDF. You take each verb and you practice until you get fluent with them, okay? Write down the conjugation for different types of verb, new verbs, if you know any of them. If not, we can give you a set of new verbs and you have to practice some of them. Lesson number 30, takeaway for lesson 30 is to understand the morphology structure of Mudari verb. Understand how the Madi and Mudari verb structure is arranged. It is already on the PDF. You have to ponder over them. You know, sometimes some of you made a mistake, like when you say yaf'al, you say taf'al. Well, it's not taf'al, it's yaf'al. Okay? And you have to understand how these prefix and suffix work. Ataina is a prefix letter. These 5 letters, you know, you will see ya, then ta, then then na. Okay? Understand how it works. Also understand how Madi and Mudari verb structure is arranged. Understand hidden and visible file, which we just mentioned to you about a couple of minutes ago. All right? Memorize them and know the difference between the external file and the other 2, 3, they cannot take the external file. Okay, and that's all I need to say, inshallah. So
good. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
So that was very useful what you mentioned, mashallah, alhamdulillah, good. Okay, now you can see my screen.
Yeah.
Brother Muhammad, you may just choose some in order as well. If it's wrong, it's fine. Okay.
Yes.
So
Okay,
you,
okay.
I'll give the task, and you will just ask them in order. First person, second person, whoever can do it right. Okay. Now, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Okay. We have got yadribu. Yadribu. What does it mean? Who can say first? But there will be secondary question for the person. Yadribu, what does it mean? Daraba means
He's
Shabira.
okay.
he's striking.
Daraba means he hit, past tense madi. He hit. He has hit. He hit. Okay, okay. Madi. Now, what is yadrib? Someone said already.
Feel
Was-
Mudari.
He's
Huh?
striking.
No,
Feel Mudari.
Fil
yeah, we
mudari,
know
but
fil
meaning,
mudari.
meaning,
What is
just
the meaning?
translation. Yeah.
Sister Sabira, what is the meaning?
He
He hits.
Hit.
He hits or he is hitting also correct.
Yes.
Okay. Good. And in some situation, it could be he will hit as well. Present and future is same. There will be another word coming before that to specify between the present tense, to distinct between present tense and future tense. But yadribna also yadribna means he will hit as well. Present and future same meaning. Just extra information for you. That's fine. Good. Now, sister, is it Sabira, right?
Yeah, Sabira, yeah.
So Sabira, you tell me, what's the meaning of this?
She.
Adribu.
Tadribu.
She hits.
She
No.
hits.
She. Ta.
What did you say?
She hits.
She said she, correct?
She.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, she hits or hitting or will hit. Okay, that's fine.
She will hit. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Now you tell me what is the meaning of this.
Yadriba.
They.
Yadribna.
Oh,
They
yadribna.
They
hit.
are the male or female? You have to say
That
male.
is
When you say they, I don't understand male or female.
female.
Sure?
Yes.
Yes. Tadribu, tadribani, yadribna. It is hunna here, okay? Good. Right. Next is Sister Shabira. What is this, sister? Meaning?
It's a female. Dual. Two.
Two?
They means two female hit.
Anybody wants to correct it? It is a chance.
Is a plural female tadribna.
No, it's singular female,
Tina,
person.
second
Plural.
person single.
Tadribna.
Singular
You hit.
female second person.
Second person single.
Oh, you.
Female.
Sorry. You.
Mina. Single female.
Okay, okay.
Monas.
Hold on.
Mohit.
Dual.
Most of you done the Muslim chart. Try and fit the Muslim chart here.
Female
Oh,
singular. Female singular.
This is female singular, clear. Okay, this is female singular, clear.
Yeah.
Okay, now on this chart, something is missing, which is fine. Okay, good. The answer, are you all clear? That bina, taf'alina, lina, it's anti, female, singular, anti, you, second person, clear? Remember, this is you will see in the Quran, and you have to clearly know it is single, second person, and singular, second person, and it is anti, feminine. Clear? Sister?
Someone answer, please.
Yes, sister.
Okay,
Yes,
for
yes,
everyone,
yes.
it's clear. MashaAllah, good. So, what is this then?
Adribna, she already said.
She already said that?
Yeah.
And it is You all female, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And the meaning is you, meaning. When you say meaning, you'll say gender, everything. Say,
You all women hit.
will hate or hate. Yes. Fine. Good. Okay. In this, along this line, other people answer as well now. Next. Ustaz, who is coming next?
Brother Sahir.
Okay, okay.
Tasma'ani. Tell me.
Tasma'ani, right?
Tasma'ani. Meaning and what is this? Who is this person?
So that is third person dual. Tasma'ani.
Dual. Then third person, you said everybody agrees.
Huma form. Tasma'ani.
Okay.
Okay, what's the original root verb for this, brother? Samia.
Samia, okay. Oh, this is ta, right? Yo, so Tasma'ani should be huma. Yeah, the fifth form.
Okay, okay, good. Now listen to me. Samia, yasma'u, yasma'ane, yasmu'ane, yasma'una. Right? Tasma'u, tasmu'ane, yasma'ana. Tasma'ane, you got one there, okay? And now this is another one. Is it the first one or second one? Is it huma, that male one, or is it a female one? Or is it same?
So this is Tasma'i. This is the third one you are asking, like Tasma'ina?
I don't know. You have to tell me when you see this, what could it be?
When
Is
it's
there
got
an
ta
option
before
one,
it,
option
what
two
does it
here?
Yeah. So Tasma'ina.
Tasma'ane we are talking about.
Tasma'ane.
Oh, first one. Okay.
No, I'm not saying first or second. You don't know. You explain what could it be.
So Tasma is that
One second, brother Sahir is answering, inshallah.
Yeah. So it
Yes.
starts with the ta, so it should be female. So Tasma'ani should be huma form of, yeah, so it should be fifth darim. Tasma'ani huma, yeah. So third person, they're all female.
You sure?
Yeah, Tasma'ani.
All female, you said.
Tasma'ani.
They're dual female. They're both female. Yeah, they're
dual.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's female.
Dual female.
You said it's third person. Could it be any other person, brother?
Yeah, it can be Tasma'ani or the second person also. You.
Yeah, so that's what I wanted to hear from everybody.
Yeah, two males. Yeah.
So it could be, it could be two male, it could be two female.
Yeah, Antuma, yeah. Could be
Antuma, or it could be huma.
Yeah, huma, yeah.
So it could be a puzzle, isn't it? But you will get the hint whether it's a male, female.
Yeah, third person or a second person.
Or third person or second person from the sentence itself.
Yeah.
Okay? No worry. Good. Right. Who is going to explain this to us? What it means?
Okay. Tasmina?
Tasma'ina means it is second person female. Anti Tasma'ina.
Singular or plural or?
It's singular. Second person female.
Correct.
Singular.
Correct. Anti. Clear. Anti.
Good.
You hit.
Good. Now, someone else to start?
Yeah. Safwan? Safwan, can you hear me?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Walaikum salam. Wait for your turn, please.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this one.
Yansuruna.
Yansurna, Ustad, yeah?
Yansurna.
Wait, I didn't understand. What was the question?
Explain what it means. Who is this person? Explain to us.
ينصرون.
No, yansurna.
Oh, ينصرن. Oh. What it means.
Yeah.
Yeah. And is it referring to, you know, first person, second person, third person, feminine, masculine? What is it?
Single, dual.
Yeah.
Plural. Plural.
Okay, plural.
Third person. Feminine.
Sure.
No, sorry, masculine. Feminine.
It is correct. Yeah, you said it correct. Yes. I tried to confuse you and I confused you. If you're strong, why would you get confused? No.
Yeah, it's because let's say I'm like giving my sabak to my ustad. He says, "Are you sure that you're saying the right thing?" That gives me like a feeling that I'm saying it wrong. So like I immediately correct myself. So like when you said it, that's what I thought. I thought I said it wrong because my own ustad says that.
Yeah, no, as this is a teaching technique, and if your confidence is strong, if you know it properly, then you will not get confused. If you know it lightly with doubt, then you will shake up. Okay, no problem. Done. Okay. Just last one on this. You do it.
Okay.
This one. This one. Explain who it is.
Fansurna. Fansurna. Second person.
Yeah. Is it singular, dual, plural?
Plural.
Good. Feminine or masculine?
Tansurna. Feminine.
Okay.
You done?
You sure?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Okay, done. No problem. Okay, now we will just go through the Quran and see if we can find something which is appropriate for you. Appropriate means according to module 1 level, inshallah. I have a just page open. It was being used for something else. So see if you can find the Mudari verb. First line. Is there any Mudari verb there? There will be some verb which will be beyond module 1 level. We will tell you, but we will not discuss it. But see what you have learned, matching with that. Can you find anything on first row?
Yes. Students, anyone? You can see on the first line.
Taraka yatruku.
Taraka yatru.
First line, any yes or no?
Sorry.
The first line highlighted. Can you see any verb there?
مثلهم كمثل الذي استوقد نارا فلما
ذهب يذهب.
أضاءت ما.
Zahaba yazhabu.
First line, there is no Mudari verb, okay? Alas. Ada is a Samadhi verb. Ada. No, don't look at this. What is here? Taraka, whom somebody says, is a Mudari verb? Good guess. Appreciate that because you have seen ta. This is where you will look at, is this one of the Mudari?
It's Madi, sorry.
It's Madi. You may not know the word taraka, so it's okay. But this is where you would get alert, you know? You will check it out. Okay. But it's not. Anymore in this line, in this row. But you learned it. Is it Yubsiruna? Did you learn, or you have learned?
No,
not yet.
Okay. Okay. Now this is where it's beyond your level. It's not a trilateral verb. It is a four-letter verb, and four-letter verb for some of the types of form. It's a different form, and it will have, instead of ia, it will be you. So it's not again your thing. No problem. Next line.
Yarji'una.
Huh?
Yarjiuna.
Yarjuna.
Okay.
Yarjuna.
Okay.
Raja'a yarjuna.
Yarjiun.
So,
Raja'a. Original verb is raja'a.
okay. Well, any idea of the meaning here?
They return. They will return.
They will not return.
So La has made it no
sorry, yeah.
negative, okay?
No,
They
negative,
will
yeah,
not return. Yarjiun. Raja'a yarji'u. Now, you already had, I believe, they have studied Form 1 verb 6 families. Have they, Ustad, or
Yeah.
not?
Yeah.
No, probably not, Ustad. Not yet.
The verb 6, didn't they do it?
No. This is, I think.
Yeah, towards the end, I think.
It was the end. Okay, no problem. But do you notice that there are some verb, Nasara yansuru, yansuru, Daraba yadribu, yansuru, ending, suru, and yadribu. Then Fataha yaftahu, 3 different, can you see? So it can happen, this is you will learn later. The Mudari form will be slightly variable, which is fine. MashaAllah, good. Any, and in the next line, any?
يجعلون.
يجعلون.
What is the meaning of that?
To make Jala yajal.
Translation of yajaluna.
They make.
They
make. Or they will make.
They make, they are making, or they will make. Okay, MashaAllah, good. Again, if you describe it, who is this person? Who is this they? Tell me.
Male, third person.
Male, third person.
Plural.
Male and third
Third
person. Iya is always third person, except unna. Unna, plural, it will be iya. Otherwise, all these iya will be always third person. Done. Now, next, any?
يختفوا.
Yakhtafu. Yes. Yeah.
Single third person male.
So what's the original word, please?
خطف.
No. Yakhtafu.
No.
You take
this is
away, what's it called?
ساكنة. So it's a
Khatafa yakhtafu.
Yes, good. And the person here, clear?
Meaning, Ustad?
And the first person, second person, third person.
You start with ya. Is it first person, second, third person?
Huwa.
Third person.
third person.
Third person.
Third person. It's clearly huwa. Okay, good.
What is the meaning of khatafa, Ustad?
It's like hit. It will strike their vision. You know, the lightning, these thunderbird and all this, thunderclap.
Daraba?
Huh?
Is it like daraba?
But it's more powerful than that. Daraba is simple hit, but that is like Allah's hit, okay? Divine. Okay, but something similar. Good. Next. Yeah. What about this?
Sami'a yasma'u.
Is it Mudario?
No.
No, definitely not. You see, mashallah, you can identify Mahdi and Mudarius. That is a very, very good sign. SubhanAllah.
Yeah.
Good. And any more here? What about I've got Ataina. Ataina star I have here. Tell me what is happening. Try.
Tafalu.
Is na tattaqun. Tattaquna. Can you see? I've underlined it.
This is 4-letter word.
But ta is there. Is it a mudario? It's beyond their level, I know. But any idea? No, we'll not talk about it. That's fine. Don't worry. Okay, inshallah. Can you see? Sometime madi, it's a madi verb. Okay. Ittaqa, ittaqa, ittaqu. Okay. So it is actually an original verb with ta letter starting. It's not alamute mudario here. So you will see situation like this, brothers, inshallah. But you will be able to read it correctly, inshallah, with meaning. No problem. Next.
Taj'alu.
Tajalu, what is this? Explain. Whoever said that, please.
Ja'ala.
Ja'alatu. Yajalutu.
Tajalu.
Tajalu. Tajalu. Okay.
I think it's Shabira said that.
Yes. Female.
Female, yeah.
Taj'alu.
Third person, second person.
Second person.
You know, sister?
Yes.
Tajalu, yajalu, yajalani, yajaluna.
Male plural. Male plural.
Tajalu, and then another anta tajalu there. So it could be one of them, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Male.
Yeah. Now, that's fine. Good. There is something else there which we will not talk about it. It's
Taf'alu, taf'aluna.
Ta'lamun. That's also.
Ta'lamuna, sorry.
Talamuna, actually, yajaluna, actually full word, but la is playing a role here, which we'll not discuss here, okay? But you can see it's similar to what you learned before, okay? That it will look like this, but there's something else we will not explain here, inshallah, okay? La tajalu, do not make lillahi, with Allah, for Allah, andadan, equivalent to Allah, something similar to Allah. Don't. When you say don't, order, negative order, then noon drops. This is grammar you will learn later, inshallah.
Yeah.
Can't wait, brothers and sisters, to take you there, subhanAllah. Can you see? فَلَا تَجْعَلُوا لِلَّهِ أَنْدَادًا وَأَنْتُمْ تَعْلَمُونَ. So anyway, this is something, okay, interesting.
Yeah.
So this is correct. What's happening here? Who is the person? Who is this person?
Knowing, ilm, knowledge.
Ta'lamuna. Who is this person? Just tell me.
Plural. Plural.
Second person
Antum.
plural. Male.
Masculine
Second
plural.
person, male and plural. Clear?
Antum.
Antum. Anta, antuma, antum. Clear. Mudario. MashaAllah. Good. Thank you. Good. Next is where?
Taf'alu.
Yes. What is happening here? Can you see one is taf'alu like this, another one is oh no, same. Yeah. Tell me.
فَإِلَّمْ تَفْعَلُوا وَلَنْ تَفْعَلُوا.
Noon is dropped, as you said above.
Yes.
So for them it is taf'aluna, and lam is a word. When it is a harf comes before mudario, it drops the noon. Anyway, this is again
It's a
in
lesson
this
coming.
module you will learn. In this
It's a
module
lesson coming, Ustad.
coming soon. Okay.
Yeah.
Lan taf'alu, noon also dropped here. Okay, it's fine. Fattaqu, done. Kuduha, done. And it's also time over, Ustad. I hope that's okay, inshallah.
Yeah.
Any
Yeah.
question? Any question from them?
Yeah, students, how did you find the lesson tonight? And have you got any questions before we conclude? Okay, Sahib, Brother Sahib says excellent, good. Yeah. Anybody else wants to make comments? How did you find the class tonight? How was the Zakir performing? And also,
Yeah, he did very well, I must say, mashallah. Brother Zakir, well done.
Very interactive and beneficial class.
yeah, that's good.
Inshallah. Very good. Excellent. This is how we will teach, and he will run the class. He will, inshallah. Those who will teach are here, inshallah. Sabbir, who is this Sabbir, brother?
Sabbir.
Brother Sabbir, can you talk?
Is this the brother from America?
I'm just guessing.
He put something in the chat box, like hello. Yeah. He's responding in the chat box.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Is he that brother?
Yeah, he said yes to that. Yeah.
Okay. You have got your full self-study package, brother. Please work on it regularly. Finish it off means do MCQ, then it's done. Okay, inshallah. Right. Okay, that's fine. Ustad, carry on, finishing.
Yeah, we'll finish it. Sister Shabira says, very good class and felt as one of the toughest lesson. No, it is not the toughest lesson. It's coming, my dear, it's coming. Okay.
No, now I felt it's quite tough.
It was easy.
Tough lessons are coming, but till now I felt this is the toughest one for me.
Oh, is it? Okay. Before I conclude this, I want to say to all of you here present, there are some exciting lessons are coming, which you'll enjoy very much. And there will be a lot of things that you may have to make note. I would urge you, please, before the head of the class, the next few classes, you watch the YouTube video, short clips. You also do the MCQ, and you also read the PDF, go over them a few times. Right? And when you come to the class, we will do the rest of it. And you will fit in like a stumbling blocks, and you will get everything together, and then you'll be, singing and dancing, and you'll be saying, oh, good, So that's my tips to you.
Yeah, this is very important tip, Ustad, what you just said. I will repeat. Anybody found it a little hard here? You want to fix it? Would you like to fix it so that it doesn't happen in the next lesson or another lesson? How would you fix it? Come prepared, as Ustad said. Watch the YouTube video. Look at the PDF alongside the PDF, YouTube. You will be able to teach here, actually. Trust me. If you do this twice, YouTube 2 or 3 times, which is 10 minutes, 12 minutes, 13 minutes of these lessons, spend half an hour, 40 minutes, you'll be able to teach. Alhamdulillah, we have made it like that. Alhamdulillah. It can do this for you. So what's the point of getting worried, stressed about, oh, I didn't understand? You will understand if you do what you have been told to do. So solution is in your hand, inshallah. Okay? Inshallah, Ustad.
So what I mentioned to you, that tonight lessons, the Mudari charts, both of them, lesson 28 and 30, please go over them again. Any missing points, please watch this recording video, which will be sent to you very soon after the class finish. If you still have any questions, WhatsApp platform is there. You can send it to me, or any ustad will come back to you with a reply. And the Mudari charts, there are few verbs is given on the PDF copies. Please practice them and you'll get better. Trust me, you'll get better. Once you do them, and new verbs, you are quite good because you found some of them on the Quran as well. So you can do the conjugation there, and the morphology chart will get better and better and better for you. Okay, so barakallahu fikum. Please remember us in your dua, and we will remember you in our prayer as well. Until the next lesson, سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.